Well, yeah. Well, about 4 years ago, I got a commission from Chamber Music America to write a piece. And this piece, Numerology, it's a suite of music. It's basically 7 sections that are connected together and have segues and metric modulations, blah, blah, blah. And so when I basically proposed the band, and I just thought of the musicians that I love the most, really. Christian McBride is the bassist, Jeff Tane Watts on drums, Claudia Acuna on vocals, Miguel Zenon on alto, Luis Perdomo on piano, and Mino Cinello on percussion. And I've known actually I played with everyone except Miguel prior to this project. So, with Christian I recorded and toured with, and Tane I've done the same, and Luis and other projects. So my first and foremost thing was, who do I want to use for this project? So, and then I wrote the music with the musicians in mind, which I usually try to do. I usually write music, visualizing who might be playing it, basically. And so that shaped it. And then the concept came from this book that I had been reading on numerology and astrology. And I just really felt that, music and numbers, there's a big relationship there, with the both. And I used it as a, compositional method to generate rhythmic ideas, melodic ideas. And I just, over the next year, I just sort of wrote a bunch of stuff and saw what worked, what didn't work, and just put it together. And we recorded in 2010. We did a live concert at Jazz Standard, and the CD that came out in November is from that recording. So this is actually our first gig in 3.5 years, 2010, January 2010. So I'm super excited that, we were actually able to get the same personnel, which was a miracle, to have everybody, at the same time. So I'm really excited about that. And so it's the dream band, come true. And I mean, I couldn't ask for, and just beautiful spirits too, on top of it. I mean, it's just, for me, that's just as important, to have the spirit and the chemistry, Obviously, it's not a band I can take on the road for a week or two, It's just to clear everybody's schedules, That would be the dream tour with the dream band, but we're going to make it happen today. I've just been a big fan of hers for so many years, and she's so musical, and she just has she just has such a beautiful voice. And I wasn't going to set out and I have lyric phobia. I'm not going to set out and write lyrics based on numbers, and that wasn't going to work. So I just thought, who could hang there with the Cats as an instrument, and I've heard her do this kind of stuff before. So not this kind of stuff, but more wordless vocals and things. So I just felt right that and she took it upon herself to learn actually more than what I wrote in terms of doubling melodies and stuff like that. So when we rehearsed the first time, I was really surprised that she was picking up all these different lines, and I was like, great, go for it, So she's a super talented person. There's not much I have to do to direct her, Gilmore.